Yep, alright, well let me... Okay, starboard is set, so spawning in the lower right corner of the map, or just the right corner of the map, I should say, representing Team Complexity, it's the yellow Zerg Fuzzy.
On the left side of the map, it's Axo's Last Hope. He is rocking the blue. It is Seether.
Yeah, I was trying to not introduce you either so I could let you introduce your
I
boy.
appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. I gotta be strong. This is obviously not the greatest of positions, but it's not over till it's over, like I said.
Well, this is another thing too, where Fuzzy, definitely a great player, but because this isn't often a North American, European chosen map, he might not be used to it, and that could play entirely to Seether's favor.
Yeah, absolutely. Seether, obviously I don't know what he's up to, but he tends to be a very macro-orientated player. Like, he probably will probably see a CC first. And so that's my worry, is that Fuzzy has played these last two games really greedy. I'd be really scared right now to see like some kind of cheese just to mix it up, because that will definitely counter Seether at this point, unless he has something planned out for Fuzzy specifically or for this map.
Yeah, you can always catch well-guarded, or sorry, well-prepared players off guard with something that is just completely against the meta. But Fuzzy, definitely, I mean, with the 15 drones already, I don't think we're going to be lucky enough to see something like a 10 pool.
Uh, I would be very sad. See, Barrack's already going down on the low ground even, so we're definitely going to see an expansion or a 2-Rex. But at this point, obviously, it's going to be an expansion. Or it would be a really late 2-Rex. And Fuzzy getting in here, he's going to see the Barracks on the low ground start working on that SCV.
Yeah, the woes of being a terror, and it does suck building, but the thing about the positioning of this barracks is well, it is helping with this ramp here. You guys have to realize that this is Abyssal City, and for those who haven't seen it before, there's quite a few entrances to your base. So there's 1, 2, 3 chokes he has to guard, or just this one large one right here.
Yeah, I don't know if he. I don't want to say he doesn't realize about that ramp back there, but I would think that you would build it in that choke, kind of where his overlord is, that little area. And yeah, he's gonna. Maybe he was just trying to feign a little bit of pressure, like make it look like he was gonna 2-Rex, because he is pulling back to finish that wall off in his main. I kind of see players like the Muslim who build that forward barracks and then just kind of pull it back.
Yeah, the other part of that too, of course, was if it had gone like undiscovered, no overlord, no drone scout, he could have easily used that to do some 2-Racks pressure, but unfortunately it was scouted.
There's going to make his way into the main of Fuzzy and see everything that's going on. Obviously, nothing special, just the normal spawning pool is all he's going to see, and lots of drones. Actually, we are going to see 6 Zerglings. That's quite a bit of Zerglings.
Yeah, but early on, I guess trying to hope to catch that expansion, because I mean, while yes, you can repair these supply depots all day, that expansion is exposed, and you can't really clean that up with just 1 or 2 Marines.
Yeah, and only one Marine out. Second Marine is on its way because he went for.
Too. They're running right alongside the SCV actually, so he knows exactly what's coming his way.
Yeah, I think the CC will definitely be finished in time. He can lift it.
Yeah,
obviously,
see it being rallied around.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously it's going to slow that down, but see, they're going for that third command center before even those 2 gases. It's going to have plenty of economy to fall back on.
See there, I'm really hoping he's paying attention to this depot. I mean, he can clean this up with 4 Marines with some good stutter step. He's just got to be very careful because you do not want to lose too many units this early.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, 2 Marines chasing out. Don't do that, guys.
There still has this SCV on the map too, looking for a third. I really like that. He's staying active, scouting, and trying to figure out what his opponent's up to. And double gas going for Fuzzy.
Yeah, and a third CC of his own in his own base. I mean, this is setting up for some really nice late-game mech.
Yeah, 2 gases before third from Fuzzy, though, has got me a little worried. Maybe we'll see some early Muta play. I don't know if Seether will be prepared with that for that, if he doesn't get that scout because of how greedy you went with the third command center.
It's also very easily, sorry, not easily, you can easily abuse a Terran player by going for some early Baneling Zerglings, because there's not a lot to bust. I mean, there's just the supply depots, there'll be Marines, sure, maybe a Hellion or 2, but until about the 10-minute mark, there's nothing too scary on the field.
Exactly. But Seether does have that SCV planted into the third, so he's going to know when that third comes up, and that's always really important knowledge. He's going to know the exact timing of it, which is right now.
It goes down. I would have liked to see like a Protoss-esque Engineer Bay block, because of course you can always cancel that, but
right.
Not going to be the case. We know Zergling's kind of also looking around for the third base, but of course there are sort of funky third base locations on this map.
Yeah, I can't imagine how easy that would be to hold with mech, actually, because that's a lot of area to cover. You have that giant choke in front of your
Oh,
third.
I completely eat my own words, so we're not going to see any mech. Actually, and I think maybe Seether was assuming Fuzzy was going to expect some mech because we see double reactored barracks coming down with stim as
Yeah.
well. This is nice.
One thing I really like too is that you see so many Terrans getting, 6 to 8 Hellions, and so Fuzzy's going to see these 2 Hellions. He's going to be expecting them, but there's only 2 Hellions on the map, and a third one on the way. So he has an opportunity to catch Fuzzy
Oh,
overcommitting
there's
to
the
protecting Hellions.
yeah. With the 4 gases that we were talking about earlier, I'm sure he's dumping it into tech right now. But we have a layer on the way. If we see a Spire, that's not going to work out so good because we'll have stim. We'll have a lot of Marines. I mean, 2 reactor barracks plus the tech lab is just going to be no problem for him to deal with a lot of Mutalisks.
Yeah, this is a pretty late layer for a Mutalisk harass. Like, I mean, obviously it's not. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I think we'll probably just see more standard infestor play.
Yeah, a lot of
But
Zerglings
you're
are
right, he
adjusting
did
it.
get a lot of gas.
Yeah, I was expecting an earlier Baneling bust or something, but I mean, we may just see that we've got 2 more gases being put down at the third, so a total of 6 gases for our Zerg player. And a lot of Zerglings poking around here. Oh, they're going to go into the mineral line. Oh, why was
Wait,
that bunker evacuated? Oh no, these Marines
oh,
are just
why is
standing on
he?
the ramp. He's losing so many SCVs to this. Either needs to clean this up. Oh my goodness, 8 SCVs lost, which all in all
Yeah.
is not a big number on its own, but this early in the game. Granted,
Yeah,
though, he does
absolutely.
have this third CC to help clean this up. So he does have that going for him.
Yeah, and losing workers is going to happen, but he could have reacted to that a lot faster. At least pulling the SCVs. Yeah, the Marines stay on the ramp, but he had that early CC, so it's not like it's game ending or anything like that. And Fuzzy doesn't have as many drones as I would expect.
And look at this in the middle of the map, Mr. Hoodlum. We see a couple medevacs coming into the main. And if these strike, there are Hellions poised to hit the third at the same time, but there hasn't really been a drone transfer yet.
Yeah, no.
Fuzzy catching
Fe-
wind of this, sends those Zerglings towards the main.
and that's a lot of Zerglings.
Trying to watch the
Banelings are
action.
rolling too.
And they pick up an Overlord and get out. No big deal.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the third is being fried. Currently, we have some barbecue being provided a la these Hellions. Not really picking off too many workers, though. 2 workers for the cost of 3 Hellions.
Yeah, I'm sure he was definitely expecting a lot more drones to be there, but there just wasn't that many yet.
Oh, and
And,
Fuzzy putting creep down at the third. Obnoxious. But oh no, look at these Zerglings swarming in. There's not a lot at home right now because they're all in the medevacs. There's a nice wall created here by Seether. However, a lot of Banelings are being morphed in.
Yeah, and I think this was Fuzzy's plan from the start, which is why he got so much gas. Tech towards infestors, but he wanted to put on pressure with lings and banelings. He definitely has the gas to do it. Vikings are going to scout that this is happening, give him a chance to pre-spread, but I don't know if tanks don't have siege mode yet. So Fuzzy can hit a nice timing before siege is done. And
spread and evacuating half the SCVs. Great choice.
actually really good spread going on there. Banelings don't really get a
Beautiful.
lot of
But
marine.
oh, no, here
Oh,
goes the
until
second
that
wave
last
of
one.
Banelings. And oh no, see, they're on the ropes now, with most of his army destroyed.
Oh,
Oh, the SCV's walking into them, and that's the GG from Seether.